That's all y'all get. Hey, listen. Hey, I know I get on people's nerves when I be cutting the record.
I don't mind.
Does that make you feel stank? What's wrong?
No, I'm fine.
Okay,
I don't mind it.
You good. But welcome to the Mad Lucrative Podcast. Another episode. Episode 61.
Okay.
61.
I got it.
And my co-host is here. The one, the only.
Sean J.
He's in the building. So listen. Last time we had a few guests. Mm-hmm. Well, not guests. I'll call our audience friends. Okay. Hey friends.
Hello friends.
But we were going back and forth about the weekend. It is another weekend.
Yeah.
And you got to tell them on camera. Was I right?
What about what?
It was another weekend.
Yes, it was. I fucked up. I fucked up last week. It was another weekend entirely. I don't know why I said it was the same one. I don't know what I was doing.
think it was the edibles.
Oh, probably. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, all the copious amounts of drugs that I'm on at all times.
Drugs? Oh, yeah. We're starting early. What kind of drugs are we talking about? Like the hard stuff?
Life. Jesus Christ. I'm high on the good things of life.
But listen, I'm so glad that we have some new followers. Shouts out to our new followers. Y'all are beautiful. You know, men and women.
Yeah.
No matter your sex, no matter your religion, no matter your
species, whatever you are.
You could be an alien. It's fine.
Yep.
We're good with that.
Race, religion, or creed, you're good.
So last week we started getting a little bit more interactive, right? And I told people I wanted them to give us some subjects. Said send your subjects in. We're gonna, maybe address a few of them. And we got a whole lot to talk about today.
People love to talk and hear other people talk. That's
yes.
Fun, yeah.
So we're gonna start early. We're gonna start early with that. Then we're gonna sandwich it, right?
Okay.
So what we'll do, we'll address some of the followers, the new followers that we have.
Yes.
The subjects that they sent, and they have some wild ones, but we'll start with that. A little bit of current events, maybe hit a little bit of business, then we'll sandwich it, wrap it up.
That sounds great. This one is prepackaged and
more like a condom.
Okay.
You gotta wrap up.
Prepackaged, lubed up. I'm lubed up. I'm ready to go. My brain is all ready for some safe procreation.
Safe pods.
Yeah.
All right. Condom.
That's what we'll
wrap.
call our brand of condoms. Safe pods.
Safe pods.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I love it.
Mad lubricants. Safe pods.
Lubricants. Safe pods. And we can do laundry.
Safe pods.
Listen. Okay. So the first question that our newfound guest said. They sent in this. When is it okay to post your relationship on social media? I want you to start with that.
Okay.
Because I got my own take on it.
Whenever the fuck you want, man. Whenever you want. I don't care if your last girlfriend stanky. Doesn't matter. If you love your new one so much, you're like, I want the world to know. I want to shout it from the rooftops, which in your case is Facebook. Then you can go ahead. And change that status, man. Why not? Right?
Do you really believe that, though?
Yeah. Why the hell not?
You believe that?
Sure.
Sean J.
I guess at her, well, honestly, it's probably what she tells you to.
Okay.
Because for the dude to change it and then the girl doesn't change it.
Because it's a second part. It's a second part to that question.
Okay. So
So the first part, I'll address that from a married standpoint, right? Well, no, let me change it.
Well, for
Posting my relationship on social media from a marital standpoint.
Yeah.
Depends on if your spouse is in the same type of industry.
Oh man, I was just thinking about like
I got you, but I'm
normal people. Yeah,
right. I'm coming from a marriage standpoint though.
There you go.
So if your wife or your husband or significant other is in a certain industry and they need that push to help you build their brand, y'all helping build brands together.
Yeah.
Post away. because it has a business aspect attached to it, right?
Yeah, it does.
Or if you are a scammer out here in these streets, you might not want to post nothing.
No. Oh, that's what you mean. Well, that's not a relationship then.
Frank Lucas was in a relationship.
I think wait, you talking about the ones that? Well, hold on. I'm confused now.
Okay,
a relationship of the streets, variety.
Any relationship.
I don't want credit.
All right, so look. All right, check it out. So you know about Frank Lucas?
No.
Okay, Frank Lucas was one of the biggest dope dealers in the 70s and the 80s.
I don't know.
And Denzel Washington played him in a movie.
Oh,
Frank Lucas.
Yeah,
You
okay.
know, American Gangster.
is that what that's about?
Yes.
Yo, okay.
So
okay.
check it out. It was one part of the movie where Frank Lucas is going into the boxing. He's going into this boxing event.
Okay.
Big fight. I can't remember the fighter, whoever it was, but he's going in and he's wearing this fur that his wife, which is like she's bad Brazilian chick.
Okay.
She bought him this fur to wear to the boxing event. Now keep in mind, Frank Lucas has always maintained his business. Like, I'm just chill. I'm reserved.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a black white guy. Like, he's not flossy. So you got to think in the 70s, you got the mobsters. He's dressing like them. He's not dressing in current days Evizel, Cuban links.
Okay.
Like, he's not dressing like that. He's just chill.
Like the current mobsters dress like that?
No, like the new.
I was gonna say, I'm like, you know, mobsters.
I mean, I don't. But anyway, he's dressed chill.
Okay.
But his wife, the Brazilian, is just bad. She wants him to dress in this stuff. And he's like, I feel like I shouldn't wear this fur. Guess what? He shouldn't wear the fur. You know why?
Why?
It's the feds at the boxing event. Like, he's been low key this whole time. So now he got $10,000, $15,000 worth of fur on. And they're like, who is this guy sitting second row in the boxing ring? And them tickets are expensive. Wow. Let's see who it is. That started leading down. That's what got him caught. That one fur.
I feel like that would have happened.
That one fur.
I don't know.
But listen, in current time, right?
Yeah.
You got the dude that's used to driving Lamborghinis, this and that, maybe Range Rovers.
Yeah.
Never post. He never posts. The girlfriend might post every now and then, but he never posts because he know you're a little bit dirty. And guess what? The girlfriend says, "Come on, babe, let's take a picture in front of the Lamborghini."
Yeah.
Bam, right there. You just got caught. So at that point in time, you should not have posted nothing.
Okay. I mean, yeah, but most people aren't like that. I mean, I see your point, though. If I was a famous drug dealer, I also wouldn't be on social media. People probably think my account is a drug dealer account. No, for real. It looks so sketchy.
You got to burn it.
I follow, like, memes and then, like, artists, and that's it.
I need you to post, though.
I do.
You need to post.
I'm going to post Promise tonight.
Okay.
You'll see one.
So you say post whenever you want to. I say post with contingencies. All right.
Well, always with a little bit of hesitancy, and caution, I suppose. If you're if you're a normal person not doing anything illegal, I think you're fine.
I will also say post with the end in mind. I'll tell you what I mean by that.
Oh, yeah.
So
I know what you mean.
So
I've been on a couple people's Insta profile, which they wipe you out if you stop dating them. They'll just remove them.
Oh, so that's what y'all do.
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
I'll leave mine up.
Well, the only thing I say is this, like, you don't know if, okay, so that's how I feel on certain aspects. Now, the other side of me says, don't post nothing with your significant other or your family or anything, because you don't want to subject them to anything that you got going on.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we talk a little bit reckless every now and then on the pod, but it's not crazy.
Yeah, for people with, like, huge preconceived notions or, I don't know, I'm not going to say stuck up, but I feel like if you can't just be chill.
Exactly. Don't post. Don't post. Now, the second part of that question was, okay, after you answer this, how would you feel if your partner asked you to take down a post about your relationship?
Oh. I'd say, why? I'd say, what? I'd say, why? What's wrong? Do you have people on there that you don't want them knowing that you're messing with? I wouldn't give a shit if there was an actual reason.
Okay. What's a good reason for the
know.
person to ask you to take the post down?
It would have to be like, I don't know, like maybe I'm kind of fresh still, and they have like a fucking nut job ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
Or they have like or their family's super crazy. I don't know, atheist maybe. They just hate any kind of spiritual person, and they're like, fuck that guy. I don't know. And then I'd be like, okay, but I'd be like, why though? You don't
Okay.
know?
All right. So if I'm newly
Or if it's
dating,
for their job.
Okay, I can see that.
Definitely, if it's for their job, I'll go like, yeah, whatever you want me to not post.
Because I remember dating one person back in the day, and the job that they had would research everybody that's in their family and that they're connected to.
That's what I'm saying. 'Cause if they found us and found our podcast, it'd be like, your husband is fucking nuts.
Right.
And you don't get. I get that. I totally get that.
So I get that.
Yeah.
But if you just posted, all right, so this is a perfect example. If you just posted, oh my God, XYZ or Tina XYZ is the girl of my dreams and she's amazing. I wish nothing but the best and I look forward to our future. Like beautiful posts.
Yeah.
It's just like, please take that shit down. What's your response?
I'd be like, damn. I'm like, damn, why? You don't want this? Like, you don't like, fine, I'll take my attention back. I'll make a post about me, about how great I am. I'll make a post about my other friend. and then
So
I'll be like, what's wrong?
You'll be a little bit petty then.
No, I joke. Dude, hopefully I don't have a significant, if I have a significant other that actually tells me to take a post down with me and her in it, and there's no reason, I'll be like, we have stuff to talk about. I mean, like what? Or they could just really fucking hate social media.
I don't know, dude. Because I mean,
but then they better not have stuff.
Exactly.
Because if she has a shit ton of stuff with her
now
and not me, and then I post something with her, I'll be like, all right, what's up?
All right. I love to unpack it. All right, so after you posted this, right?
Yeah.
I love my girl. She's beautiful. She's my everything. She's my queen.
Oh, no.
She's my vanilla queen.
Which I won't say, but sure.
Right?
Yeah.
She say, please take that post down. So you say, all right, cool. Everything she posts after that is with her homegirls.
No. I have mistaken street debris for treasure, and I will put it back on the street. I'll put it back where I found it.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
I'd be like, get out.
Yeah.
Please do not take all my posts down. Actually, remove me from your wall. I don't want
have nothing to do with.
I don't want to be associated with that shit. I don't even have friends like that, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think I do. Now, okay, now
that's what the word ratchet was made for.
Truth moment.
Yes.
All right. As you know, we got some pretty cool pods coming up. We're going to be traveling.
Yeah, dude, we're doing some cool shit.
Right? Got some traveling coming up, and cool little concepts going on. And if you fall in love with somebody,
what on the trip?
Why? No, not on the trip. But if you fall in love with somebody, and then we start traveling, and she's like you don't answer when she texts you, but she see, oh, Sean J's out here at fucking QT.
Yeah, I'm doing stuff
at QT.
Yeah,
who was that redhead that y'all were talking to?
Random person.
Random person. Yes, what else did you be doing on the road?
Driving. Dude, I don't play with that shit. Okay. I don't feed into it. And I've had girls like that. Okay. Where they're like, it's my last day here. You haven't texted me. What do you? It's like, I'm fucking busy. Okay. I'm doing shit. Like, I don't know. I'm just not, because like, if a guy does that, the girl is like, oh, he's too clingy. I gotta drop him. He's too clingy. Like what? But then a guy doesn't text back in like 10 minutes, and your butt hurt. No.
Now, me growing up in a household full of women, I remember a lot of those conversations, and I'm sure a lot of it's changed over the time because we got social media.
Yeah, dude.
We got throwaway relationships now. So, yeah, it's trash. But I don't think we answered the question.
What was the question?
Well, I mean,
I answered it.
okay. How would you feel if your partner asked you to take a post down about your relationship?
Suspicious.
I would feel suspicious. I would feel suspicious.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay, why?
All right.
That's weird. A guy or girl, that's weird.
It is.
Because think if a dude did it. Yeah, take that down. I'd be like, one, are you a drug dealer? I'd do what you said. Are you a drug dealer? Because cool.
If you are, that has nothing to do with me.
Let me know.
Judge free zone.
I don't want, yeah. And what do you sell? Because I don't want to get shot.
Okay. All right. And I think I'll wait for our other questions.
Okay.
But me being from North Carolina, shouts out to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I gotta say the whole time.
Yeah.
I got a message from someone to say you should talk about this. This pod will be you should talk about this pod.
Okay.
Actually, that person was my wife, so it's cool.
Hey, good.
But she said you should talk about this as you from your home. This your hometown. So Texas P. Shut up. Texas P is in a lawsuit, and shouts out Texas P.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did Texas Pete do? What did this man do?
No, so I gotta tell people because I love that people see some of the naiveness because you're pure.
I'm
you're
for the
pure.
people in the comments going, who the fuck is Texas Pete?
That might be I might name the episode this.
Who the fuck
is Texas P? All right, so Texas P is the hot sauce that we love to put on our chicken.
Okay.
You better not
say that.
We love to put.
You do
Texas
this to me.
P.
You look at me and then you do this to me and you wait, but I don't feed into it.
Texas P.
You're making me hungry though, man.
Hey, listen. So Texas P is the hot sauce. It's from Winston-Salem, and it's delicious. It is like, honestly, I don't like any other hot sauce besides Texas P. It's just enough vinegar, it's just enough
Does it
spice.
taste different too when you're up there? It's like
It's
it tastes
specific.
better,
But no, it's the same.
yeah. Oh, okay.
No matter what.
Because I know some places like shit tastes different.
So the funny thing is, I'm trying to find the guy, but it's a it's a guy that's from Texas.
I would assume.
It's a guy from Texas that's suing Texas P because it's like, this is not made in Texas. This is made in North Carolina.
Maybe Texas Pete went to North Carolina, and then that's when he made Texas Pete. Come on, think about it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. It made me feel like this. Okay, you feel really privileged enough to sue this man because his hot sauce is not made in Texas. Who cares? It's delicious.
It's funny, but it's not like you should be mad about it.
Yo,
people get sued over everything nowadays.
So he says that, and I'm gonna find. So I'm not saying he. The guy says that TW. So TW Garner Foods is the actual company that produces the Texas P product.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm looking for the other guy. The other guy is we'll just say other guy because we're not gonna stay on here forever. But the other guy says this is false advertisement. You got a man with the hat on with a lasso that's going around a Texas star, and I don't like it. I'm suing.
Was it always made in North Carolina?
It's always been made in North Carolina.
That is pretty weird. I don't think he should answer for his crimes, but that's pretty weird.
What's weird about it?
That if you call it Texas P and it's not made in Texas, what the fuck? Come on. What if Cincinnati Skyline chili was not made in Cincinnati? It was made in like Texas,
Atlanta.
I'd be like, well, no. But that's not true because you could say that it's the Texas style of hot sauce, and he invented it in North Carolina because he likes Texas style hot sauce. So he calls it Texas P. Why would you be mad about that?
Yo, but obviously my boy got a big enough bag to sue Texas P.
Okay.
Texas P, yo.
You'd be stuck suing every sauce in Trader Joe's if you did that. You know.
Texas P, be strong. Be strong. Stand with Texas P. Okay. All right. To keep the dumb stuff going.
Yeah.
It's still dumb. Kanye West, he's back. I'm not going to give him a clap. I'm not.
This has to be pretty bad. What'd he do?
So, Kanye made a comment about it being, what do you call it? When it was the nuke war, something.
The nuke war.
Yeah, he said it's going
Cold War.
It's going to be something cold something on the Jews.
Cold War.
Is that what it was? What it is?
Is that like where?
Hold on.
You both have nukes, but you're not firing.
No, he's talking about killing all Jews.
Because that's the Cold War.
Well, he's talking about killing all Jews. And I was like,
he couldn't have said just that. What led him up to that? Nothing. There was nothing. He just straight up said it.
Yo, the issue I got right now with Kanye, because I love the craziness. Like I'm always here for the craziness.
His brand. He's unhinged. That's what he does best.
It says it's an anti-Semitic rant about Jews.
While you look this up, I'm gonna look this up.
Okay. So the issue is, I feel like what's going on with Kanye right now is what goes on with all brands. That's it, DEF CON. I'm going DEF CON 3 on all Jewish people. What is DEF CON 3?
That doesn't mean you're going to kill them all.
What does that mean?
DEF CON means like you got to watch out. It's like an alert level, like DEF CON 4, DEF CON 5. It's Pentagon stuff. The Pentagon will issue a DEF CON whatever when the situation escalates to a point where it breaches the new DEF CON.
Okay. And then DEF CON, when DEF CON has been implemented, what's that? It's killing people, right?
No.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's just an alert level.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I would, if I read that statement, that's what I would think. I'm looking at it now.
Now,
as soon as I looked it up, people just can't stop talking about Trump.
My question is this, though.
Yes.
Are you giving Kanye bail?
No.
Okay.
I was trying to see. Well, I don't know. Every time you like lift a finger at you, you can't.
Okay,
I think basically what he's saying is like, oh, the Jews are trying to cancel me, and then the Jews were like, no, we're not, and then they canceled him.
But this is the thing.
So
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm sorry,
what?
But if black folk had the money and the power to cancel Kanye, he'd have been done.
Yeah.
He'd be like, all right, bro, do your thing. After Kim K and all the stuff he started doing, it's like, all right, go do your thing.
I don't think. Do people really give a shit about Kim K that much? Do they
no,
really?
But I think based off of the optics, looked like he was.
What'd he do to her? I don't know any of this lore.
I don't think it's necessarily Kanye. I think it is the hunger to be first accepted.
Yeah.
Because he did the whole thing with the rap, and he wanted to be accepted in the rap community. He got hot. Voila, he's like the god of rap.
I just thought he wanted to be accepted because that's just what he wanted to do. But then nobody was accepting him.
But it keeps going, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's never going to stop.
like when you want to be accepted in rap, you do well, you excel. Then you're like, cool. Oh, they're not accepting me in fashion. Then he goes to Paris because he said the same thing about people. Yeah, these white racist people in fashion don't want me to be successful.
He ain't wrong though. French people, dude.
But then
they're mean.
But then you go become successful in fashion, and then you're like, well, these corporations don't want me to be great. They stole my stuff. No,
it's
you
like
did
everybody
a deal.
hates Chris, but it's Kanye.
Like, bruh.
Yeah, he does. I mean, I know. I don't know. I feel like it's a joke. I thought it was just a joke.
But why does he keep doing it though?
Because he's at the top, and he just wants to fuck around at this point now.
So bored rich people stuff.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah,
it's irritating.
Come on,
to me.
Who can fuck with Fashion Week if you're not a bored rich person?
I mean, it's irritating for me, honestly, because I'm like, I'm looking at Kanye like, bruh, like, just stop.
It doesn't affect anybody but himself, though, right? No one's gonna, just because Kanye said, "Oh, it's DEF CON 3 on the Jew." No one's gonna be like, "Yeah, that's right." I mean,
But why ostracize yourself? So you ostracize first off.
I mean, I really feel like he's just gagging. You know, he's just making fun of and I feel like you can't. I think he's pushing the limits of what you can say online as a joke, and he's watching everybody swarm him like hornets because it's like, I don't know. I feel like it's almost like art. Every time he says something crazy, which really isn't even that crazy, because if all he said was DEFCON 3, what is?
Don't get us canceled.
If Kanye said, "Is DEFCON 3 all white people?" I'd be like, "What?"
Okay,
I'm like, what does that mean?
So another thing, and this is what I'm saying, like when you keep doing stuff, like why are you doing it? J.P. Morgan, the whole bank pulled out of his investment.
And I don't know, I think it's hypocritical. J.P. Morgan has done some fucked up stuff. But the one time Kanye says something and they go, oh, I cannot agree with that.
So you're siding with Kanye?
No, I'm not siding with Kanye. I'm siding with the side of comedy.
Logic.
This is funny.
Okay,
Yes,
so
what has he actually done that's hurt anybody but Kim K?
Okay. I don't know. I think, like I said, it's for me. I'm tired of hearing about him just doing random shit, and I'm just like, bro.
People love to attack anybody who previously or currently even mentions Trump and the fact that he might like them
again.
And like, that's why Kanye has been like so since then, because before he wasn't.
Right.
Since that moment, just under fire the whole time.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, okay.
And now, that's what I think. Now he's just playing in it.
But he keeps, like, okay. He did George Bush hates black people. Right?
George Bush hates everybody.
But I'm just saying, he said that, and then automatically that makes the black people be like, yeah, Kanye. Yeah. Right? White people like, oh, why you say that, bro? That's lame. Right? Then you say, I love Trump. Now you got the black people like, fuck you, Kanye. And the white people like, yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that. I've seen more white people say fuck Trump than otherwise. So
then you do White Lives Matter. Like everything he's doing is just like, it's like he's trying to puppet around the entertainment business. Like, yo, look at me.
I think it's half of that, and two, he's just like, I can literally fuck with the internet and all these people who like pretend to care about shit because they're gonna get really angry at me. And I don't know. I would do it too if I was that famous and rich with money. I'd be just pissing off everybody. I feel like, you know.
Okay. Well, thoughts and prayers to Kanye West. He's gonna do something again.
Yeah,
when he does something
they're
again,
not gonna take him out.
When he does something again, we're not talking about it. We're done.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully we're done. Hopefully.
You gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
Talking about them.
And it's gonna start getting deep. It's layers to it.
Get your shovels.
So, the tenant that kills the landlord in Chicago,
bruh. Which, like, as soon as they said Chicago, I was like, yep.
Okay.
It's just fucking nuts. I loved it when I went there. Mm-hmm. The couple times that I did, it was great.
I've never been to Chicago.
I love Chicago, dude. But it's also just like, there's places I cannot go.
Is it like Atlanta downtown or no?
It's like, I mean, way bigger city. Mm-hmm. More, I feel like it's more beautiful. Atlanta's got a fucking nice vibe, right? But Chicago. And then you got like the perimeter outside of Chicago where like everyone mainly lives.
Okay.
And that's kind of where the hoods are. So, nah, I wouldn't say it's so interwoven.
Okay, gotcha.
Every third street could be a hood, you know?
Gotcha.
I mean, it's the same way outside of Chicago, but you got like the mile in Chicago, which is what they call it. I mean, I think they call it the mile, where it's just buildings, stores, crosses over the river. It's beautiful, though. But
when I first saw this, I first saw the article about the tenant killing or 86ing the landlord. I immediately thought like, yo, well maybe we should stop renting certain spaces out to people because it's like, you know what I mean?
You always take a risk. Anything you do with other people coming into your fucking house,
right?
You always take a risk. That wasn't even that lady's. Well, I guess it is. If you're a landlord, that is technically your house.
But so in the story, it says that, you know, the girl dismembered the lady's body, put it in the deep freezer, and threatened the other tenants. They told them to give them her phone or give their phone to her, and you bet not say nothing to nobody.
Who the fuck? Of course people are going to say something.
Yo.
You cut up a body and put it in your fridge, dude.
Yo.
At the first second. That ain't even snitching. You do that shit, of course someone's going to... Come on.
All day.
You're a psycho. Yeah.
So that's the story alone is troubling, right? You 86 somebody, and then we're in the climate of the Dahmer movie, so it's like, what are we doing?
Which I think people have always been that crazy.
Okay,
but I really hope that this shit ain't given.
It is
psychopath. I talked to a friend about this just like literally last night.
Okay,
and I'm like, it's so weird. Mainly how they advertise it. Like, they're like, Dahmer's already the #1 show on Netflix. You're cutting its way through to your TV. It's like, what the... why are we glorifying this shit? It's weird to me. Like, why do you want
now,
this?
Now,
the documentary I get. You know, right. That's okay.
I'm going to tell you this, all right? Think about this. Now, a few weeks ago, did we talk about the Purge Law?
What's the Purge Law?
Okay. So, Chicago was one of the first cities where they're trying to implement the Purge Law. Now, I do feel like it's a scare tactic. It's a scare tactic. I'm going to tell you what it is. So, it's not really a Purge Law. It's really for people that don't have the money to get bail, then that can't hold them in prison. But I know y'all going to eat me up, but yes, So, the governor went out.
That is the worst idea ever.
The governor goes out and says, well, y'all just letting criminals out, do whatever, this, and that. But I'm not saying that to stay on the Purge Law idea. I'm saying that to say it's in Chicago.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now we got Dahmer, the movie.
Was that in Chicago?
What, Dahmer?
Yeah, I don't know where he
I
did
don't know where that
stuff.
was.
I think that was New York, right?
Somewhere. But now I feel like you have little small nuggets of ideas being planted in people's heads.
Well, yeah, anything people watch. But at the same time, if a person's a psychopath, man, watching something on TV is not going to make it any worse. They're going to they're going to go do whatever
they're going to do. Anyway.
I've played tons of violent video games, right? My whole life.
You're crazy too.
And I'm like, I'm pretty chill. I am crazy as fuck, but that's for other reasons, not video games. For sure. Like, I don't know.
Don't do it.
What?
Whatever you.
I mean, Call of Duty is pretty much just like government propaganda to get kids to join the army. I really think they probably get money for that.
Okay.
You saw about that girl?
No.
The girl who makes TikToks about like being in the army, and she's like,
is she in the army?
Yeah.
Oh.
Get this. She's in the fucking psychological operations division. The army literally makes her make TikToks where she's like hot as fuck in uniform to get kids to join the fucking army. She's cute.
Okay.
But it's that like girl cute. Internet
weird.
girl. Well, I don't know. You
That's
probably
weird.
wouldn't like it. It is weird. No, it's uncomfortable.
Okay.
It's weird, man. It's like you guys have stooped that fucking low that you just want. I've had friends in the army be like, yeah, they just want like an endless people to join.
Okay.
Like I feel like
think
about it. When you're in the army, you're living in the government, right?
Right.
You're
their property,
there's some
period.
freedom. Yeah, you're a GI, government issue, right? I mean, you're owned by the government at that point, kind of. Not really. I'm probably gonna piss off a couple veterans here, but. You have your freedom, right? But you can't really do what you want to do,
right?
You know, so I don't know.
So to go back to the story,
yes,
what's nasty? Like the story is already nasty enough, but what's nastier is the comments that I saw. Black folk, some of y'all white folk, that's nasty.
Yeah, they're
like, yeah, she probably deserved it. That bitch deserved. I'm like, what?
I don't know, man.
How can you? This is a whole human.
How does someone murder an old lady, cut her up, put her in the fridge, and then you be like, oh,
you cheering on the person that did the?
I do not know. I feel like it's the anonymity. No, it's not even anonymous because your profile is attached to your face. You know, it's like right there. People can go to your profile unless you have it like, I don't know.
So then to make it a step further, it's like, okay, I don't want to make anything black and white, but that's what the internet's gonna do, right?
Oh yeah.
And for me, like I've never appreciated when somebody would look at a fellow white brother and be like, "Fuck that cracker!" Like no, like and
There's
the
a lot
same
of people,
thing
but-
with white people with black folk. Like fuck that nigga. Like no, like everybody got to get into the space where they appreciate the differences for one.
Yeah, I think that's what people like to do, but that's, I don't know. People have gone away from that. They're
Why?
trying to, because like unification is the opposite of diversity, right?
Okay,
So instead of a unified people, they want a diverse people.
that's a bar.
They want, you know, I mean, that's how I see every time I see like diversity training and diversity class or like, I'm like, you're forcing diversity. If people joined naturally, it would already be diverse. It would be different cultures and different people coming together, unifying. Like, it's good to have diversity within unification, but it's not good to have only diversity to where you're like, no, they're over here.
Right.
They get, you guys get a whole different program. It's like, why are you doing that? It's weird. It's uncomfortable.
It is.
I've never liked that stuff.
It is.
Because it doesn't mean what they think it means. Like, the class isn't going to make you different. You're already coming different.
You're bringing your difference to the table.
The diversity stuff is just making it over the top 100%, way more than it needs to be. And
Yeah.
people end up being singled out. It's like happy segregation. It's still segregation. It's so fucked up.
I got to think of the movie because we watched. It's been a long weekend, so I'm glad it's been a long weekend. But
It has been.
we watched the movie. It's kind of like one of them Get Out types of movies, right?
I actually never saw it.
You got to see it.
I know it's
good.
just though.
Okay, so this movie is kind of the same thing. Keke Palmer and Common are like the main characters in it. And this Keke's born on this. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all ain't watched the movie, I ain't even told you the name of the movie, so
Yeah.
it's cool. But she's born on this fake plantation
Yeah.
that's like in the 70s, right? So she eventually builds up the nerve to run away, and once she keeps running, and she hits a street, like a new street, and it's a tractor trailer coming, pulls up. She's like, "What is this truck here? Like, I thought this was slavery time. Like, who has cars?" Because they kept them on, like, I'm gonna say it was like 80 acres of land. It's kind of easy to trick somebody into being on a plantation if you're on 80 acres.
For how long? How old was she?
I'm gonna say 20s.
God damn.
Yes.
You never. Jesus.
Never. So she's looking like it's culture shock. So the guy, which of course the white guy was in the movie, was like, "We only taught you to be, we only taught you to read so you can be a what they call
Why
it."
are people making movies like this, man?
And that's
Shit
my
is
point.
weird.
This is my point. Okay, so you got that movie. It was okay, and now you got the new Will Smith movie,
Oh yeah.
Emancipation.
I feel like I don't know.
You know what?
People keep making slavery movies to just keep
Why?
putting wood on the fire, man. Keep it going.
Oh.
Keep it revving up. Like the one, I don't know. I feel like it goes hand in hand with the same people that make money on racial grifting and division, like on Twitter, you know.
And now, I would like to say, what's the premise or who's the core of the financial backing to? I let it go.
There's a
So-
reason. That's why when I hear some of the stuff Kanye says, I'm like, he's not saying it because it's just complete unfounded bullshit. I mean,
Okay.
you can't own like 90% of all media and banking wealth in one country and then be 0.2% of that country. You know?
I let it go. I just think it's what you call it, propaganda.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, dude.
Propaganda being pushed over and over and over.
100%. Because white people don't go see that movie and feel great.
Exactly.
No one goes and sees that movie. But if you go to that movie and you come out feeling empowered, that's weird, man. No one should. That's just.
Now, I will say the only movie I felt empowered, and this is because of the whole storyline too, Django.
Oh,
Like,
Django's fucking awesome.
Django was alright.
Django's
So,
fucking
like,
cool, dude. You kidding me? Hell
I was
yeah.
like, all right, I get it. Like, it's
no,
cool.
100%.
But yeah, I don't like how the film industry, and I can't say all film industry because some movies are great. But some of these big production houses are making movies to keep pushing. I feel like they put movies out like that to feed black folk, to keep like, yeah, we've been
Not just black. I mean, like, you got white people eating that shit up. Those, the white saviors who watch those movies and go like, I can do better. It's like, what do you mean you can do? Just live your life, dude, and be nice to everybody. That's how you do better.
That is
if
how you do
everyone
better.
lived like that.
Yeah.
Where's the problem? There's be no problem.
Okay, now speaking of live your life and do better,
Yeah.
50 Cent and his son Marquise.
What happened?
I'm gonna tell you. Again, I told you we're gonna have a little bit of business here and there, but this is for the people.
75 cents.
So 50 Cent's son made a post, and I read it completely different than everybody else. But 50 Cent's son Marquise made a post, said, I guess $6,700 is enough for me to live off of. It's not enough for me to live off of. So then the internet's tearing is per month. Shut up. Shut up.
I'd be like, it's not?
Shut up. So $6,700 is not enough for me to live off of per month. And, wow, I'm out here struggling. Like, So everybody pretty much responded like you just responded.
Everyone went, how much?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
So then he says, if it's enough to live off of, then I would give this money back to have a day with my dad. And then he spelled out the $6,700 with 6,700, so people can see how much it is. Okay, so the premise of that, I read that completely different. I felt bad for him.
He's using emotion to cover up his dumbass statement.
So that's what you feel.
You can feel emotion. You're like, oh man, that is really touching. That's sweet. But fuck you. Like, I've made do with a fucking a fourth of that. All right, easily a fourth of that I've made do.
But you're not 50 Cent's son either.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I guess for 50 Cent's son, $60,000 a year probably isn't. You're not doing that well.
So it's 6,700
50
a
Cent's
month.
my dad.
Is that
A month?
6,700 per month? Hold up, what's that? I gotta add it up because y'all know I love my numbers. So 6,700
a month? Oh, double. Fuck you. What are you talking about?
Not 67,000.
No, but still
6,700.
6,700 a month.
Sean,
A year. How much is
all
that?
right, so I'm adding it up. So 67 times 12 months, and we're looking at 80,000.
Fuck you. Never mind. I've done with a tenth of that. God, I only make $80,000 a year. I can't live on this. That ain't first world problems. That's 1% problem. You are the come on.
That is okay. So
If you make, I know that's totally not 1%. 1% is like $1 million a year.
yeah,
and then plus.
well, I think it's like 300,000 and some change per year. But
yeah, but still, 80,000 a year.
Yeah.
I know people who have worked their whole lives and then
This
just
nigga.
touch 80,000.
okay.
Like,
So your vote is with the people. Fuck you. That's your vote.
but I see what he means. He's the son of 50 Cent. He could be doing way better
Right.
because it's what you have on your shoulders and it's where you're standing
Now
and what you're standing behind.
Now the other question is this though: if you're getting 80,000 a year,
Yeah.
right? He's giving you 80,000 a year. You don't have to work for it. That's child support in your 20s. What are you doing with your time, sir?
You're a bum.
What are you doing with your time? Marquise, okay. I know I never met you. This is Uncle Nito talking right now. But if you ain't worked for $80,000 a year, just take it. Take the money and be okay.
You know the shit I would do?
Yeah.
First off, I would
If
just
they're-
start putting it into some shit and then work. But I would do that and get 80.
And unfortunately, but fortunately, your dad is still 50 Cent, i.e. Stars Network, i.e. ABC.
Yeah, he's not dead.
I would go to any one of these companies and say, hey, I'm 50 Cent's son and I just want to intern. You getting 80,000 to live.
And now intern.
And now you can intern at anywhere you want to.
Dude, I would just be home getting crazy like.
Exactly. Get hot. If I was his son, I would just be out here getting hot. But I will say on the flip side, I think it is from a dad standpoint. Just hear me out.
No, I don't know this part. So it's good for you to talk.
From a dad standpoint, if I get to the point, or when I get to the point where I'm 100 millions up, and God forbid, I have a bad relationship with my daughters.
Yeah.
And I give them $100,000 a year, inflation. give them 100,000 a year child support, and they go live and say, "My dad just only giving me 100,000 a year."
I would
oh my
immediately
God.
pull the plug. I'd say, "All right,"
and that's how I would feel as a dad. Like, cause I'd be like, "Yo, like, you are living in a condo, probably as a loft, on me, and you complaining like."
That's like you live in a beautiful city. You have a nice ass apartment. You probably have a good car.
I'm sure you got like a Rolls Royce or something.
And then you don't do shit. How was your life not the fucking American dream at that point, dude?
Marquise, I'm sorry, dog. You got to kind of develop and get a little bit more mature, because 80,000 is a blessing.
What can you not do?
I pay tithes. I pay tithes on that 80,000.
You don't everything. You'd have to pay nothing off at all.
You have perfect credit,
yeah.
So you can go get finance for, and then look, 80,000 times.
Dude, first off, your name is priceless. Who you are is already priceless.
So he can go out here and get a house that's worth $482,000 mortgage on that house. Yeah. Then you do the mortgage on that divided by 30. You only paying $16,000 per year. You bust that down. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna get off the math.
He's a math man.
I'm a math man.
Mathnito.
$1,300 a month. $1,300 a month.
That's already like, yep. That's like
so you got six on almost a $500,000 property. But I rest my case. Prayers up for Marquise.
$1,300 is a cheap apartment for a month.
And you got good credit.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Dude.
So, this is another one that's kind of touchy. This goes back to the first question. My fans wanted to say, or our fans wanted to say that the internet is not your friend.
Ours?
And, the internet.
Oh, it's not.
It's not.
It is, but it's not.
Okay.
You can use it. It's a tool to be used, but it's such a it's such a tool for evilness. It's a tool for
debauchery,
division, debauchery, shenanigans, but not the good kind.
No,
it's a hate box. If you go on certain apps, you remember what it used to be?
Was that
blogs? The internet was
honestly, I don't remember the internet when I was in college. The internet was Black Planet, and it was like you try to get your rocks off then, but it wasn't like
Live Leak.
Yeah, like
remember like 2008 YouTube, like OG YouTube. How different it was.
Man, you say 2000. I had just graduated from college in 2008. Whatever.
I was 10.
So, the internet is not your friend unless you make it your friend.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
Yeah, it's also a friend that is dumb as fuck, annoying, and you just got to deal with him, but he can open you to so many good things. And so through him you have to be nice. And then
it's a good tool. Something else to wrap up the internet side of things, and then we got one more thing and we're out of here. But in the clip, it's a clip I watched, and I'm gonna try to post it on the bottom of the screen. But okay. The clip is about the importance of understanding your environment.
Yeah,
understanding who's around you and protecting your space.
Kanye needs to watch this.
Thank you. I was trying not to go back to Kanye, but
you didn't. I did. I brought it back.
Like,
I just love him.
So, what do you think about that statement? Understand your environment and protecting your space.
Of course. That sounds like a mental health thing to me.
Okay.
More than a fit. I mean, unless you live in a, unless you gotta really protect your physical body. I hope you don't. I hope you don't live in a place where you have to worry. Atlanta.
Yeah. The landlord.
Chicago.
The landlord. I mean,
that's what. Joe, if I was that lady, nah, I'd go to every tenant's door strapped.
right.
Not because I hate them or I think they're gonna do me harm, but dude, you don't fuck with. You can't have guns in Chicago. You could have knives, which is good for chopping up bodies, but you can't
But
have
it's
guns.
mad guns.
Yo, look at England, right? Look at England.
Okay.
Thousands of stabbings, right? They don't have guns. You can't have guns, but people get the job done in any other way. Or what
Yeah.
you said in America.
Just get it done silently.
The two biggest places where guns are banned have the most gun crime. In America. What? Now you could say, well, that's because population. That's because... Come on. It's the more you take guns away from people, the more crazy, you know.
Well, so I went years without wanting to have a gun in the house.
Yeah, but we
Right.
lived in some pretty okay. But Atlanta, for the most part, isn't. Also, because we're dudes. If I was a woman, I would be strapped regardless, just because you're not.
Right. Speaking of women, I don't know if y'all watched YouTube and Instagram, but the dudes putting money in the mirror in the front window,
Yeah.
and they hope that you pull over to get the money out so they can snatch the women. There's one tactic. Watch out for it. If you see money on your windshield, just leave
That's
it
what I'm
there.
saying. Just dude, as women, like I mean, all the girls I know have like tasers,
Okay.
vicious looking tasers.
Another one. They're marking the cars with the zip ties on the door handle.
I know one. If someone throws an egg or any kind of sticky liquid and like flour or whatever, don't use the wipers because the wipers will smear it over the whole window and then you can't see anything and then you have to get out.
Wow.
Yeah. So if someone throws like an egg or any kind of concoction, just let it run down that part of the window and use the rest of the window to like get the fuck out.
Okay.
You know, because as soon as you windshield wipe, you now can't see shit.
All right, that's from Sean. Listen, thank you. That's a good one. And then the
Gotta
other
protect
one,
the women, man.
and then the other one was the paper towel in the door handle, and it has some type of substance on it that numbs the hands.
Fuck,
So
dude.
so when they go to reach to take the paper towel out and throw it away,
Just if
You don't think-
literally anything looks suspicious, just don't.
leave
Just
it.
fucking don't go to your car. I totally believe in like as soon as you leave a fucking store, even if it's in the day, you call somebody. I don't care.
Exactly.
If anyone called me and they're just like, I'm just walking to my car, I'd be like, okay.
Right, and stay on the phone with them.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll give you 30 seconds of my day to get to your car. You know,
Yeah.
like it does nothing.
now I will say this though, I think shouts out to the government for doing what they're doing. But
It's a joke because no one clapped.
yeah, no one clap. But I think how everything is getting so tough right now for people ain't eating. Just
Yeah.
think about it like that. If you are in this economy right now, you got to be dumb to know that it's not a recession. Like their house
Or
prices,
believing in some crazy shit to provide you the comfort that you're not. I don't.
it's not happening.
No.
It's not. So something that I thought about when it comes to the recession is how crime, it's like Gotham City. That's how I think about it. Like the recession will present the best criminals ever. Because like, yo, think about it. Now, granted, we're not technically in that space, but it's people out here that don't have food in their house.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. Hopefully I can find a post. I may have sent it to you, but it's a guy in the grocery store that's getting checked out, and he got like 7 things. It's like $58. So he's on his phone. The cashiers keep ringing stuff up. So before you know, it's like $200. It's like, I got 15 things. Why is it $200? He's like, bro, I'm not prepared. Yeah. But that's comedic. But
it's real.
it's real.
Yeah.
So I want everybody that listens to the pod to think about it like that. The recession will present the best criminals ever.
Oh yeah, dude. Like even if you come on, you've watched literally any movie and any fucking like medieval movie, right? Whenever there's a war going on, the thieves are always out trying to steal everything. Because as soon as the war happens, when the war is over and everyone needs food and everyone's dying, the thieves will have it all.
Exactly.
So they're the richest. Whoever has the most, in times of trouble, whoever has the most food and the most like useful shit are the rich ones.
Right. And I don't want to make it dark.
No.
I don't want to make it dark, but like, okay, it's a guy, Richard Fain, I watch on YouTube. I just shouted you out, so it's cool. Thank me later. But I keep up with him because he always talks about the different changes in the government, the stock market, just everything. He has a good pulse on what's going on, and he breaks it down pretty cool. It's bland. Y'all might not like it. Y'all like the antics, but he made a statement that said, you know, the government is now thinking about cutting back on inflation because, okay, so if y'all didn't know this.
All right, guys, we'll turn it off.
Let me tell you this. All right, this is the thing. The government used inflation to help cut down on people buying stuff. Right? But the issue is this. When you boost interest rates, you get everything inflated where people can't buy. They're trying to get the 6-figure and up people to stop buying.
Yeah.
But you hurt everybody.
You hurt everybody. There is no such thing that raising taxes. If you attack the middle class, you attack the lower class too. And the only way to stop doing that is to make the middle the lower, and then everyone's happy, which is what they're trying to do. Which is like, stop trying to do that.
Right.
Uplift people into making more money, which will stimulate the economy.
Exactly.
If you keep telling people to just sit back and do fucking nothing, the middle class is going to disappear, and then you're going to have just a whole
You're gonna have rich and poor.
You're going to have a whole poor class of like peons that just are stumbling around hoping they make more money someday.
So what I want people to do, I want y'all to get educated on how finances work. Look at how the economy works. If you ain't took economics in years, Google it.
Go on YouTube.
But realize how money works. Like even Tesla, I've been looking, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been looking at Tesla stock, and I'm like, ooh,
yeah. I wish I would have got in.
But Tesla stock right now, I think is almost at $200. When it was, I got to pull it up. When it was at the peak,
you should bet on him. He's just, I mean, whatever you think of the guy, he's not stopping. You know?
Yeah.
He just keeps doing whatever he wants to do, but every time he does it, it makes money.
So Tesla stock in 2021 was right at, it was 20% up. It was at 205. No, it was at 320.
Yeah.
In 2021. Now it's down to 205. Mm-hmm. It's going to probably drop some more.
Yeah.
Right? Because the economy is trash right now. I would say bet on something. I'm not a financial advisor, so I can't tell y'all that. But bet on something that's going to make you a return. If you got it. Now, in a bad economy, everybody needs to get their credit together. Because you're going to pay. Did you know?
Yeah. What?
When the economy is like it is, the interest rate applies to everything, bank to bank, everything. So if you got a credit card and you carry a balance, and let's say your balance is $200 out of $300.
Okay.
Your normal rate of, let's say, 20% interest rate on your credit card, if you paid late, is now going to go like to 25, and then it's going to go to 30. This is going to go to 35.
That's how all the card companies make their money anyway. Is betting that you're not going to pay it
right
all off every month.
But see, what's happening is if people are not looking at the credit card statements, you're paying extra interest right now because we're in a slump.
Yeah.
So pay all that stuff off, try to save some money, and just watch the market tank. Once it tanks at the bottom, buy.
Really? It's
a property. I'm not going to say where it's at. I'll say it. It's a property that's in Alpharetta that I was looking at.
Ooh, the big bucks.
Watch this. I was looking at that property as a flip. Because I was like, oh, it'd be some good money, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But then another one came up on the market, $324. You know why?
Why?
Because it's a bad economy.
Yep.
People can't afford the interest rate.
No.
People can't afford the house payment.
Yeah, the houses are going money's going down.
Right, money's
but the
going
rate's
down.
going up.
Rate's
So
going
you'll
up.
pay more a month, which a lot of people.
So if you would have paid $400 on a $100,000 loan
Yeah.
last year, now you're gonna pay $800 on a $100,000 loan.
Yep.
Then you multiply that times 3. You looking at you're looking at $2,400 for 300,000. Where in the economy last year, you would get half of that.
Yep.
So I say that to say this: houses gonna go up. All these new townhouse developments, it's gonna be up.
Yeah, they're building them for a reason. You know?
Builders are not gonna be able to finish them.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
no.
They're gonna have empty building. You're gonna have a nice finished building right here beside an empty building.
Then why are they building so many?
Because they're trying to run the money up before it's out.
That's what I'm saying. All right. I
'Cause
thought
you gotta
you were
think-
going away from that. I didn't know.
No, because you gotta think the builder is getting paid to build the
Yeah.
property no matter what. But the people that are paying them as the investor, where they getting their money from?
Yep.
They probably got loans on it. If the money gets so expensive where they can't pay the payment, they can't pay the builder. The builder's done.
Mm-hmm.
Voila, bear market, and we got all these properties out here that's just vacant.
Yep.
How much you want it for? 65,000?
Yeah. What do you want?
80,000? I got 50,000 on it. And watch. Save your money,
It's
sir.
scary. Oh, I am.
Oh
I'm
no!
trying
Now the flip side of that is, yeah, people might have 50,000 saved, but it's somebody that lost a $50,000 job.
Yeah.
So it hurts, bro. It's like a stomach punch.
Yeah, like a punch in the gut. And there's, I don't know enough on it. I don't even know what to say. I don't know enough to. I don't know. I don't know how to navigate that market, man. Because I haven't even bought a house yet.
I'll say this:
I want to, but at this point, I'm too worried. I honestly think that, like, I don't know. I know renting's not better, but at some point, I don't know.
Now, I will say, if you are in a space where you can save anything, because you got to think, and there's been statistics. I can't remember the average household has $500 saved in the savings account. That's it. Average household.
$500.
$500.
I mean, I believe it.
So you think about this. If you got 10,000 saved, 20,000 saved, and you got this person over here that's upside down in house tax, 10,000, 20,000, they're going to have to get out of that house at some point. It's easier to sell the house to you versus going foreclosure. Voila, you just came up. You're welcome.
And I think the average American household is like 64,000.
Yeah,
a
something
year.
like that.
It's not livable.
So,
The average American,
it's the shade.
64,000. Yeah,
Yeah. So,
you'd be tight, but
I mean, I feel like if you do, even in that, did you know, I think it's 100,000 jobs that's been cut since the recession.
really,
So you know how everybody was like, oh, I'm hiring, I'm looking for somebody to hire, I'm looking for somebody. Yeah, it's up. Because when you affect money over here for the little man, you also affect money for the people that own the business.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know why his policies are so like, because he'll say he's for it, but they're just
I honestly think,
demolishing.
I honestly think what's happening with that is this, and it's cool. But I think what's happening with that is this. You got people that's in higher positions that want the market to fail so they can, one, buy all the stock up. And for two, we have to depend on another economy to help bring up the American economy.
Yeah.
Now, what economy can do that? Who has it?
I don't know. I feel like I know what you're gonna say.
Yep. They have it.
Yeah.
Over there, they got it. So if we crash the American market, and I'm already in bed with this market,
Yeah.
cool.
That's what he's doing. I
So-
mean, a lot of politicians have done that for years.
And
But
then-
he even said it too publicly. He was like, so he was eating ice cream, and then the reporter's like, "Do you care about the American economy?" He goes, "The American dollar's doing just fine. I'm worried about other countries." He literally said that. So it's
Listen.
like, you don't care, man.
And what people don't understand is this: if the American dollar crashes, and they've already taken more money out of the surplus,
Yeah.
so they're not printing as much.
No.
So when you do that, it affects a lot. It affects a lot. So people, be safe.
Be safe. Be
Keep
thoughtful.
your
Be
eyes
mindful.
open.
Watch out. Don't get kidnapped.
Watch your environment.
Yeah, watch your environment.
And I wanted to end on a high note. I don't have nothing funny. Like,
I went to a wedding.
tell me about the wedding.
That's a fun thing. I went to a wedding.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Did you have sex after the wedding?
No. What? Our weddings are different, I guess.
Okay,
Well,
go ahead.
this wedding was adorable.
Was it some thick ones in there?
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right.
There's
Were they back? Okay, truth moment.
what?
It's something about when you go to a wedding, right? And everybody's dressed up. It's a vibe, right? Then you see them walking around with the back out, the dress. It's just like, oh, that's wow. Jeez. Congratulations.
Oh, you mean the beautiful women?
The beautiful ones.
Yes, the beautiful women. Of course. Well, yeah, of course, the whole wedding, you're like, damn, gosh, wow.
Because they're dressed
oh my
up at their
God.
best.
Yeah.
They're their best.
But
at
then I
their
felt
wedding.
like the shit, too, because I was done up. I looked good.
See,
That was the best I've looked in a long time.
see.
And I was like, yeah, what's
Yeah,
up?
exactly.
I was like, how you doing? You look great. So do I. Yep.
So tell me about the wedding, guy.
That was fantastic. It was the cutest wedding I've ever been to in my life.
Okay.
Everything was just so cute. I mean, the father-daughter dance was adorable.
Okay.
They were both singing the same song. They already knew the song they were dancing to.
Gazing in the eyes.
The other girls were crying. You know, it's just the father was crying, the groom's crying. I'm going, wow. I mean, I don't cry at weddings. I got nothing to cry about unless it was someone I liked. I'm not sad. Then I'll cry. I'll be like, it should have been me. Damn it.
I've never had one of them
No, thank
because
God.
I've already had them.
I just wouldn't go.
I already had her.
Really.
You're married. I'm talking about before I was married.
I know. I'm joking. I thought you were saying I was my wife and I cried when we got married.
Yeah, okay. There it
you go.
is. Yeah.
Yes.
Shouts out to my wife.
Love her.
So was there anything that stuck out about the wedding? Did it make you want to be married?
Oh yeah, weddings always make you want to be married.
Really?
Well, weddings make me want to wish I had someone who was
The option.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that compatible. And I know what you mean. Weddings get everybody feeling.
Yeah.
You know, feeling lots of ways according to you. But yeah, weddings.
Smash and dash.
Yeah. Don't dash. If you're willing to smash, don't be willing to dash. Well, I guess you gotta be willing to dash.
That's a t-shirt. If you're
Crazy.
willing to smash, don't be willing to dash.
Here, you shouldn't dash. Some
Don't
kind of some kind of church with a little proverb under it or something. That'd be great. But no, it was a very, very fun wedding.
Okay.
They're both plant people. They're very agriculture. So
Oh, God.
in the middle of the wedding, they planted blueberries to symbolize their love. Because apparently blueberries grow better next to each other. Did you know that?
What?
I know that now. Yeah. It was gay. It's gay. I mean, it's emotional.
So they planted
I loved it.
blueberries.
Yeah. In little
I
pots.
know you like this.
In
Shit.
little pots. Hey, they're both plant nerds, okay?
Are
That's
you
what
gonna
they
do that?
No.
Okay.
It's
okay.
adorable though. I thought it was cute. I thought it was a good idea.
If I come to your wedding, don't have me as no best
Don't
man
you
either.
plant blueberries. I don't want to
Like,
stand next to you while you do
The
that.
fuck is this? Lame.
Good. Don't do that. It's my wedding.
All
I'm
right.
marrying my hypothetical mad lucrative girlfriend.
I just said I said at the reception, you know that shit was lame, right?
Everyone's crying. You're leaning over. They planting blueberries? The fuck? Why are you planting shit? You get your hands dirty. Get back in line. Marry this. What are you doing?
That's exactly how. I was.
That's funny, man. They had the
That's
whole.
good, though.
Yeah, they had a dance pad. It was in the church they went to.
Okay,
It was beautiful.
that's sweet.
Great location.
Do we want to say their names?
No.
Gonna give them a shout out.
Oh, shout out to the people. You know.
Shout out to the beautiful family.
Yeah, Shannon and Jared. Shout out.
Shouts out to you.
Happy,
And,
happy marriage. Write in the comments. Hope it goes good.
Yeah, Listen.
Because it will. They're made. Two people that are just made for each other. By the way.
I feel like I've been made. I was made for my wife. 14 years in the game, but sometimes you feel like you wasn't made for them. You're made for the streets.
You are. Damn.
Like I was made to spread my loins in the streets.
Don't be spreading your loins. Yeah, you said I was made to spread thine seed.
And spread thine seed. Nick Cannon's doing it. Why I can't do it?
Yeah, he is. That man. Hey, you want more? Have more.
Yo,
that's on you.
I don't want no more.
I think we need to have more kids anyway.
God, please don't let us have no more. I don't need. Lord Jesus,
I'm
sweet baby Jesus, don't let us have no more. I don't want no more.
It's too much money.
Yo, they tear everything. Anyway, not gonna get into the kids spell. We got a few guests that's gonna be coming through. Shouts out to the fake Eminem. He's the best.
He's good.
But we're gonna have a lot of people come on the pod. It's gonna be entertaining. Any last words for the people?
I did the last one. What about you? Last words.
Oh, I got a lot of last words.
Maybe I should. We should do that. All right.
Wait, you don't want me to do last words?
Justice for Kanye.
No.
Free Kanye 2020.
No. I'm not. Kanye, I'm not. I'm saying this on the record. I'm not voting for you.
No.
I'm not.
I'm voting for Prez. I voted for him.
No. I will not.
Stay strapped to get clapped.
Stay strapped to get clapped. Don't dash and smash.
Yeah, don't dash and smash.
Yeah. And then
wear your heart on your sleeve. You'll find
not your heart in your pants.
Nah, don't put your heart in your pants. Let it be on your sleeve so others can enjoy it.
Busting on sleeves, yeah. I like that one.
Just don't. Yeah,
that's not what you mean.
No, good to end on.
All right, so we out.
Peace.
And till next week. Peace.
Goodbye. A blast from the past. Busting in my pants.
Busting on sleeves.